Hello, I'm Olga Tymofiyeva. I'm an associate adjunct professor in the Department of Radiology and Biomedical Imaging at UCSF. I am also the principal investigator for the BrainChange Lab, where we have a terrific team of researchers conducting neuroimaging studies in the area of adolescent mental health. The focus of our lab's research is non-invasive mapping of the structure, microstructure, connectivity, and function of the developing brain, in particular the adolescent brain. We develop and apply advanced MRI techniques to study the underlying biology of mental health disorders, in particular adolescent depression, and the effects of non-pharmacological mind-body interventions such as mindfulness and placebo on teens with and without depression. We hope that the result of our effort will be improved mental health of adolescents and especially effective prevention of adolescent depression. We have just completed a randomized controlled trial in which we measured brain changes in adolescents who were doing a 12-week mindfulness-based program called TARA, in which they learned self-regulation skills such as breathing, yoga-based movements, and meditation. We are now at the exciting stage of data analysis. If we can better understand how interventions such as TARA help rewire the brain, we can improve such interventions and determine who can benefit from them. The challenge of performing this kind of research lies on one hand in the fact that, well, the brain is incredibly complex. And on the other hand, there is the fact that while MRI is an incredibly powerful, amazing imaging technique, it has limitations. Its resolution is quite limited, and it might be not sensitive enough to capture all the neural differences and changes. We try to address these challenges by improving the methodology and study design, and by increasing the number of study participants to be able to measure even small effects. It is also a challenge how competitive the situation is with getting funding. Perseverance is essential in our world. It really helps to have a great team. I work very closely with Dr. Tony Yang, a child and adolescent psychiatrist and professor in the UCSF Department of Psychiatry. We are co-principal investigators on many studies and have an incredible synergy. We now have, and had in the past, an outstanding team of research associates, specialists, and trainees who are extremely motivated and always fun to work with. Our collaborators, staff, and leadership are also extremely important for our work. And yet there is another group of people who is irreplaceable in our research work, our study participants and their parents. They are the key, and we are so grateful to them for volunteering their time. We often look for new study participants. If you Google BrainChange Lab UCSF, you will see the current studies we are recruiting for. I want to conclude by saying that even though it's not always easy, we, people in our BrainChange Lab, are trying to gain knowledge about how the brain can change to help our youth to have healthier and happier lives.